Right, here it is, January 2022, January 24th. Down here at the East Paseo. Looks like it's pretty quiet down here. Don't see much happening as usual at the East Bowl. So I'm just gonna make a quick scan around here and then move on. He's wasting a lot of time and footage on something that doesn't change. So here's the status of the East Bowl today. Very sleepy. Very nothing going on really. So I'm gonna cut this short. I'm not gonna spend much time on the East End today. I'm gonna move on down to the West Paseo next. But one thing I will say, when I was down here Thursday last week on the 20th, I think it was, there was a big semi flatbed out here, and on it was a lot of heavy duty rebar, special made rebar. Looked like it was for concrete work. So just gonna make note of that. And also, one thing I'll note is over here on the top of the library, there's like a tripod up there. I believe around the work site, Scottsdale or somebody set up a series of cameras of some sort that do time lapse of the areas. I've seen it on YouTube several times. The frame rate must be fairly low because it covers a lot of time in a short period. So I'm just going to make note of that. But I'm going to shut this down here and then move on around to the West Paseo. See what we got down there. Right, here it is, January 24, 2022. I've arrived at the West Paseo. Time is 11:12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on a sunny day. So let's check out the West Paseo, see if it has any more action than was down in the East Bowl. We got some guys down here doing something. Look back down through here and see that the West Paseo's pretty quiet overall. It's all level down through there. So we got some piles of dirt. Looks like the pile of gravel has been reduced here somewhat. So that's exciting news, I'm sure. Okay, I'm going to climb on up higher here, as I usually do. Got a helicopter over there by the Scottsdale Osborne Hospital. It's a Trauma 1 center, so see aircraft or helicopters moving in and out of there. I'm sure bringing people or whatever needs to be done. Let's move on down this way. Looks like there's another trench in work over here in front of the Clayton. So the trench work continues over here. Back in the shadows there. Sweep down through the West Paseo here. And again, pretty quiet for the most part. Step out here, see what we can see. Digging more trenches down through here. So, underground infrastructure work continues. Trenches getting dug, pipe being laid. but don't see much else getting done. You can see back out here in the West Bowl over here, that pile of debris seems to be getting larger, from what I can tell from here. Maybe I'll switch over to my telephoto real quick and just shoot something out there. Okay, here I am on my telephoto lens now, 77 millimeter. You can see down into the West Bowl there, the large pile of debris, and continues to grow because I guess they haven't gotten any trucks in here to haul it out yet. So I'm going to pan around here into the shadows. I don't have my exposure locked now, so I have the arrival of a flatbed. Some exciting news in the West Paseo here. But see the trench work down here, goes over towards the Clayton on the Park there, but so that's sort of the story of the West Bowl here, West Paseo. Well, we're going to go around to the West Bowl. That's the story there. I'm going to shut this down and then get on around to the West Bowl here. Alright, here I am down at the end of the West Paseo. I'm going to shoot over the fence here for a second. See inside the fence here now. Guy's doing some work. Not really much going on down here. Get my shot over the fence. Pretty mellow down here. I think I'll call that good. Right here I am down at the south gate at the West Paseo. I'm just going to shoot in here for a minute. And everything's pretty quiet here. They are getting pretty close down to street level here. You can see over here in front of the building that houses the flooring store and the what was Savino Winery is like chopped down to the point where it's probably be close to where it'll be. There's going to be a ramp that runs east to west or west to east up in front of that. Eventually it'll give access to that building. So we'll see how that goes, but and also it's still unsure right now when they're going to jackhammer the sidewalk out in front of the Old Town Tavern, and they'll take that fence out and they're going to tear out the tile and stuff through that entranceway there. So so we'll see, but that's yet to be decided. Okay, I'm going to move on around to the right, here I am passing from the parking structure towards the West Bowl by AZ88. Last time I was down here I had a recording failure, so try not to repeat that today. Here's the AZ88 signature. It's looking nice. The 88 got their wall of lights up there.
Just go in the museums. Okay. If it's open. Are they open? Oops, excuse us. This used to be so hard. Oh, no, it's like open.
Right, here we are looking over the fence. From what I can see on the phone, it's probably not a lot different. The debris pile may be larger. I'm going to have to get up on the stairs, I think, here to see anything, because I did not bring my stool down here. So I'll scan around here and I'll stop for a minute. Go up to the stairs. All right, heading up to the stairs. Right, here I am on my stair perch. Time is 11:28 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Again, not much going on down here either. The debris pile has gotten significantly bigger, so that's what the West Bowl looks like. Really not much going on down here either. So do have the large pile of dirt back over there. And I believe back in that corner there, beyond where the white pickup is going to be where they're going to start their first big construction on the future Marshall Gardens, I believe. That's what the site supervisor told me back last year. That would be their first place to start laying concrete. So we'll see if that comes into being. Looks like they got some benches set up out there, which is odd. We'll go up a little bit higher. Look over there, there's two benches. I think those are the benches that used to sit out on the east side in front of the Performing Arts building here. I used to sit on them sometimes when I was in the area and just want to pause for a minute. So I don't know if the benches show up very well on this wide angle lens, but I'll try to point them out when I get back home in my software. But we can see across into the East Bowl there. It is starting to sort of get graded into what they want it to be when they start their construction, I think. Where it rises up there, out there sort of in the middle, not quite the middle of the East Bowl, is where all the, they're gonna have like children's area and whatnot. Will be a social hub will be right in there. And it'll sit up on that little ridge, part of it will, overlooking the stage, which should be almost directly ahead of us there. So, alrighty, not really much going on here today again. So I'm going to cut this short, and I guess I'll just head back home. Kind of another slow day here in the Civic Center Mall construction zone. Not a lot going on other than some trench work, and that's about it. But, you know, there could be more stuff that'll start happening in the afternoon, and I'll have to decide when I'm going to come back again, maybe Wednesday or whenever, if I get some news of something going on. But I'll call this good for today. Alrighty.